myself, I've quote unquote transitioned or in the process of transitioning, because I don't think it's ever over, from running a diagnostic business for the largest healthcare company in the world, J&J. And so I've been on this transition journey for several years. And what I found is that, for those of us coming out of running these big global operations, there's some practical things that we kind of not struggle through, but we deal with on these transitions. And the most obvious one is our calendar. Most of us have been driven by our calendars for our entire corporate life. And after you're going through this transition, you begin to realize that, you now have to populate your calendar. And if it doesn't get on your calendar, it doesn't get done. And then you can run into situations where things get on your calendar, or you can fill up your calendar with what I call a lot of low-calorie activities, which in some cases may not necessarily be aligned with what you want to do from a transitional standpoint. I think the other part of transitioning is, I guess it's a scale in terms of transitioning with a defined purpose or transitioning with a set of intellectually or curiosities. And so I think on the curiosity side, in your transition, you kind of start looking at different things that may be synergistic to what you used to do, things that may be far afield, things that you always thought you wanted to do as a child. You kind of get back to that. Versus the other extreme is where, hey, I'm transitioning and I've got this specific thing I want to do or that specific thing I want to do. And so managing between those, at least thinking through, am I transitioning with specific purposes that I want to accomplish, or am I transitioning with certain areas that I'm curious about, I think helps an individual figure out, what's the next chapter in their life is going to look like.